Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. You know, several years ago, I was on an airplane flying, I think I was flying into Nashville, and I was sitting next to an attorney who was a very prominent attorney. If you didn't believe it, just ask him. But he was sharing with me how he was a high-profile defense attorney, that he represented murderers and other like crimes. And I couldn't help but ask him, when you are representing somebody like that, and you know they're guilty, how do you do that? And he says, no. I never ask them anything about what they're accused of. I get all of my information from the prosecution. He said, I never let the truth get in the way of my client's freedom. I was like, whoa, okay. All right, now that just really shocked me, all right? Because I was taught the more we obey truth, the more we become liberated. Even in lands of great political freedom, I fear that many of us, however, live in bondage by our own choice, misunderstanding the principle of freedom. We lead lives of limited capacity, and that gives us less choice, diminished choice. We give up our agency. We tell ourselves that the only reason that we're not doing something, that we're not involved in productive or positive things, is that we don't want to, or somebody else is already doing. But we have our excuses. So freedom is not just freedom from, not freedom from interference or restraint or responsibility. It certainly has those things that we want to be free from. But freedom, the greatest freedom, the freedom from God, is the freedom to do. So ask yourself, what am I free to do? What are you free to do? With all of our many opportunities, we have to constantly ask ourselves, what freedom do I have today that I did not have a year ago? What new capacity do I have? We spend a lot of our energy escaping freedom rather than embracing it. May I suggest that if you're not more free at the end of this year, if you do not have more capacity, then this year was not worth a great deal to you. What are you becoming free to do? Free to love more fully, to teach more effectively, to create, to build, to experience, to accomplish? What new choices will be yours? Can we develop a desire for the freedom that enables us to do? I hope we always remember that the freedom to do nothing, of all the bondages that we could find ourselves in, may be the most piteous, painful, lamentable bondage that we could ever be in. I think we're here to devote our energy to acquiring divine abilities, divine capacities. 1 year from today, or at the end of this year, how will you answer? What freedom do I have today that I didn't have a year ago? Let's make this week meaningful. Let's make this year meaningful. Let's build our freedoms. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.